To begin with, I think I'd already shared the homework with you all. The homework was to create your own sheet using the Excel, using the Sheets, Google Sheets app. I'll show you live so you also have an idea what it is. See, now this is all what I have posted for you all. Okay, I do not get to see the view, how it appears on your mobile screen. So many a times it becomes difficult to know at the instance what exactly is your question. Okay, so then I have to literally go back and see how it appears on the laptop as well as the difference in the mobile, because currently I am using the laptop. On the laptop it's not an app, it is direct the link that I am using to get into the classroom. Okay, so now let's see how many of you all have submitted. See, I am getting the status as 3 people have handed in. That means 3 people have submitted the assignment out of the 8 people who were assigned the homework, and 1 person has been marked. That means I have returned the assignment for the person who has completed it successfully. So we can see here Sunaina has practiced different types of font. Yes, then she has also managed to change the color. Very nice. Image she has inserted. She has tilted the letters and tried. Image over the columns, or image into the cell. Both has been practiced. Then she has practiced the result making. She has also practiced the filters. Nice. All the charts. Very nice. So how many marks should you be given? So you can see directly over here that the teacher gets the facility wherein she can directly view your assignment and upload the marks here itself. So there cannot be any favoritism here. You have to be open and everything is seen by everybody else. Okay, so this is a fair way of giving marks to your assignments, which is noticed, seen and is open to everybody. So I prefer this way. So let's give her full marks for completing it. Also give a comment. Now, after doing this, I have to return your assignment. Otherwise, what happens? It remains with me till the time I do not return it. Just like your physical assignments, which you all submit in school, right? Until and unless teacher gives you marks and returns the assignment back to you, it will remain to the teacher itself. So, only when I say return, you will get your marks on your screen. Okay, so we are completed with her. Let's go to the next. Okay, Minashka has also practiced inserting this color. Then font size has been increased, underline. Then orientation of the text is changed. Then pie chart, sign. Okay, bar chart, column chart. Nice. Today we'll start with formulas in sheet. Okay. Now, as we saw in our last class that you could directly enter the data here. And come back onto the menu. You will find summation sign on top. Can you also see the summation sign? It's reverse M, that's a summation sign. Inside that you will get all your formulas. just click on the arrow besides it, the small arrow besides it. There is sum, average, all your formulas are here. Just click on the first sum. Just like how you had seen it in MS Excel in our previous classes, you are getting the same formula here, that is equal to sum, and you are being asked to put in the range. So whenever it is asking you to put the range, be careful while you are selecting the range. Select the first cell and drag it till the last cell which you want to calculate the sum for, and hit enter. Automatically the result will be shown to you of the summation of the previous numbers that you have included. If you still want to modify the formula is always shown on the top formula bar. Can you all see this here? Equal to sum, bracket open, the range that you had selected, bracket close. So now let's say you want to start from the first cell. Okay, 11 I am putting here, and I want that also to be included in the sum, but it will not come directly unless you include this particular cell into the range that you had mentioned earlier for the sum formula. Are you all understanding this part? See, earlier the range was from D32 to D34, that is 1, 2 and 3. These 3 cells were included. Okay. Now I want even the first cell, that is D31, to be included into the range wherein I am calculating the sum. So the only change that you will do is come to the formula bar, and where you see D32, make it D31. Hit enter. It will automatically update the formula for you. Is this part understood, children? Quick reply, please.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Similarly, let's modify the formula now. I'm changing the formula to, let's say, equal to. Again, I'm going to summation sign, including average. Average of what? Average from the first cell. I'm giving the range again till the last cell. Hit enter. So the average of this 4 numbers is coming to be 13. You can check it manually as well. It will definitely be the correct answer, because computer never gives wrong answers. Okay. Again, the next formula is for the count. Again, same. Just go to summation sign, include the formula that you want to insert, select the range, hit enter. Count gives you 4 because there are 4 entries. What if one of the entry changes to, by mistake, let's say I put a special symbol? Will that be counted? Are you noticing the change, students?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. What happened is, it has omitted the special symbol that was included. If you change any entry in the middle, that is not counted, because count will count only the numbers here. Now, what if I change the formula itself to be count A instead of count? Now it has changed the answer to be 4. So as this was explained before, what is the difference between count and count A? Count will count the correct number of entries, numerals, whereas count A will count anything that you give it as a data. Okay, so that is the reason it has managed to count even the symbols that has been put in the middle. I hope this is clear. Again, I am changing the formula to something else now. Max. Max, again give the range. Okay. So max out of the range that you have given, the range was from D31 to D34, the maximum number is 15. So that is correct. Again, the next formula, min. I have not selected the range, so it is giving me an error. So I'll give the range now. See, the minimum out of all the numbers that you have given is 10. Okay, so these were the basic formulas that we had covered earlier in MS Excel. The same formulas you can apply even in Google Sheets. Coming back to filters, those who had doubt, let's start with the filter again. Let's say these are the students A, B, C, A, E. Marks in English, computer, science. Okay, let's say I want to apply filter to all the subjects here. So I go to the filter option here, create a new filter. So now in the filters, I want to see filter by values, or even the first option, sort A to Z. If you are sorting, then the filter should be applied even to the names. If I say sort on the name from alphabetical order A to Z, it is already into the alphabetical order, so nothing will happen. If I say sort Z to A, it will change the order from Z to A, that is reverse. A to Z is the alphabetical order, Z to A is the reverse order. So E comes first, then comes D, C, B and A. Filter, you can practice the sort, that is A to Z, Z to A. Okay, especially for the names, but not for the result, only for the names in alphabetical order and the reverse order. Anything else that you are not followed from here? I already taught you how to insert the link, right? You can just keep the same link here, share it across. Graphs were taught in the last class. Now inserting a comment. If you have some comment to be inserted against the name, okay, just click on that names cell, go to this particular insert comment option and just write over there, please enter in capitals. Okay, and post the comment. Now over here, if you notice, you will see a fine triangle coming, a colored triangle, yellow, orange colored. A small triangle is coming towards the corner, which denotes that there is a comment attached to the cell. Whenever there is a comment being put to a cell, it will always come with this denotion of a small triangle towards the right top corner of your cell. Okay, when you just hover your mouse onto that cell, you will get to see the comment that is associated to that cell. So onto the right hand side, you can view the comment. See, it's come there. Please enter in capitals. The comment that you have put in would be shown here. So now if you want to insert the link somewhere, you could just click on that cell, insert the link. If you have got some link like of this meet, you can just paste the link here for your quick reference and that will get attached. I'm just giving you an example. So when we say a link, it will come in highlighted text. Okay, it's come in blue, and when you click on it, it will take me to that particular site directly. So it opens the browser directly from the cell itself. So whenever you want such links to be inserted in your current document, you just have to click on the links option here and insert that particular link. So it becomes a clickable link directly. Okay. So as a safe practice, you can just copy paste the current sessions link and keep in your spreadsheet. This everything was shown in the last class. Rest of the options, the only new ones I've taught today are the sum. Those of you who found filter difficult, that has been taken up again. The link, the comment, fill color was shown. I'm repeating it. See, fill color is just dropping the color in that particular cell. Just have to select the cell, go to this fill color, and whichever color you want, pick it. That will be dropped in that particular cell. Okay. Now, let's say I want a Marathi paper to be typed. So I have option for inserting Marathi or Hindi as well. That's the beauty of the sheets. So if I want to type, how are you all? In Marathi, what it is, or rather how it is said, Tumhi सगळी कशी आहात. Is this seen by you people? Is this seen? Similarly, you can type in Marathi, Hindi also, just like how you all have typed in Marathi, you could also type in Hindi. आप लोग कैसे हैं. Is this seen by you all people?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yes,
Then,
teacher.
so this is how you could go ahead and type your Marathi or Hindi paper. Then increase the font size, decrease the font size as per your changes that you need. You could underline the text, you could highlight the text, you could color the text. All the changes that are taught you could apply to this Hindi Marathi text as well. See, I'm making it bold. If you want italics, you could change it to italics. Then you could fill the color. Then if you want to change the font style, now this would be difficult because you cannot change it to a different font style. It's in Marathi, though some of them are shown activated, but the script is Marathi here. Okay, so rest of the things are pretty much the same. Is this clear, people?
Yes, teacher.
Now lastly, we are seeing how to yes, who's that? Please mute yourself, there is disturbance coming in. Lastly, we are going to see how to put a border to your table. See, now this is how you are going to insert the border. There is a borders and shading option right on top next to the fill color, which is shown as the colored box here. just click on it, and whichever lines you want to insert, you can just click on it and it comes where you have put the box. So if I want to clear all the lines, just click on none. It will be as before. If you want only the middle line, click on this. If you want the horizontal lines, click on this. If you want all the lines, click on all borders. Then you can even increase, decrease the width of the borders. You can change the color of the borders. See, I'm changing the color of the borders here. Okay. So those all options come under borders and shadings here. So you have borders, you have fill, bold, italic, font size, font color, link sharing, then comments, graphs, filter, all the functions, formulas, and you can input different text from here. So that completes the entire sheet. And lastly, once you have finished doing up till here, I had mentioned to you all that you have to share the file, right? This is exactly what the homework was. Once you have tried it on your mobile phones, I asked you all to share your file. That is by clicking on this share option here. You could give the spreadsheet a name. Do not keep it as untitled spreadsheet. Give it your own name. So if it is my sheet, I will create okay, wait, I didn't change the font, so it is coming in Marathi. So before doing anything else, I will come back to my own. And click on save. Now you can copy this link. The link copied option has come here. Go to your classrooms, okay, and where the homework was assigned to you all, right? This was the place where you were assigned the homework. Over there you are getting put the link to attach your file. Over there you just paste the link. Now that interface I won't get here because I am into the students interface, whereas you all are into the teachers interface. So see, like the people who have already uploaded, people who have still not uploaded your files, you can easily do this today. Is that clear?